of upsetting Ronnie O'Sullivan. It's been exclusively Chinese opposition for
he's very much on the up, isn't what he can do.
And there's an irony tonight, you know, because next event, the English Open, well, he has to see either Si or Jimmy Robertson beaten. So his class of
Thank you. One.
So taking the chance to try and just disturb them, try and push something. Well, he's missed it, has he? No, just crept in. No, he just unlocks the puzzle.
Of course, he's known for his speed around the table, but it's
there's always a motive behind every shot he plays.
16.
The mere mortal watching on, it may not be obvious as to why he plays particular shots, but then a few shots later of the game, Ronnie always has been, but an early mistake.
One.
Heavy contacts. Not saying that's why he missed it, but there was a couple this afternoon. Neil Robertson had a bad one match for Si Jiahui.
8.
Possibly one of the big.
I'll tell you what he'd love to do, what he did on his only previous meeting without a century.
15. $22.
This is Si Jiahui's 5th frame of this. But now it feels like
29.
the event is only really just getting started. This now probably feels like
$36.
And when it comes,
this is where Si's temperament is going to be tested heavily tonight. In the moments where he does make mistakes, such as that positional error, it's very important. It's no good just playing safe. Getting the cue ball into the balk area is just not going to do tonight. Jiahui, I mean, he's going to need everything tonight. Oh, is it going to get there?
Si
Oh,
Jiahui.
brilliant shot.
thought he had left the cue ball short.
Foul on the miss. Si Jiahui 4.
Avoid them.
1. Seven.
Yeah, that's a nice pot.
$15.
A nice tight conclusion to this frame. That's why he's keeping things under wraps.
Thank you. Si Jiahui 22.
O'Sullivan, but you know that kind of goes out the window. He was 3-0 down yesterday against Zhang An.
Foul.
Knocking them in, he can be very hard to stop.
Yeah, he's an exciting player, isn't he? He's young, he's hungry, he wants success. Career so far. So is this man, Ronnie O'Sullivan. There's still plenty of life left in the rocket just yet. He'll be feeling it's not right in their place.
That was sweetly struck.
Thank you. 14. $22.
To get into the reds. And at that sort of pace, it was very unlikely he was going to push anything played.
30.
That is the toughest way to go.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 37. Ronnie O'Sullivan 37.
Well, he's just let that. Oh, brilliant shot. He's been a little bit unfortunate. He's been very unfortunate.
Si Jiahui 1.
He had no real. Another brilliant pot from Ronnie O'Sullivan. Advantage. Took the chance to leave Ronnie the tempter, but well, he's missed the
Ronnie
green.
O'Sullivan 1. One. Nine.
But at this level, you can't keep doing that. Even
One is going to stand up, and they are going to punish it.
16.
Not saying level sport. The matches and games and frames can be in the balance. Something very big for him this evening.
24.
and C is no respecter of reputations. Last season he beat Neil Robertson.
32. 40.
It's not about anything other than belief and bottle. The balls are something to fall back on under pressure.
47.
Belief and bottle is everything. Now it's about trying to see it out.
The one that saves him, the green. That's the only remotely
54.
awkward ball on the table.
Straight on this yellow. High or low, he'll be perfect.
$62. $65.
And follows it up with the brown. So he's answered all the questions in this frame. See, potentially be a massive frame in this match.
74.
Mistake from Ronnie O'Sullivan.
80. 87.
O'Sullivan looked for all the world as though he was... Guest commentator for a single frame. Take the stage, Jeremy Jones.
Yeah, thank you, Phil, and always an honor to be in the booth with you, of course, no matter.
He's a very good potter from distance, see, but you can't knock them all in. We've just had the first World 9-Ball Championship in Saudi Arabia a couple of months ago when Fedor Gorsht dramatically prevailed in a deciding rack. These events... There's a youth movement in pool, as you know.
Like that's the case in all sports. You know Ronnie probably as well as anyone. Phil, you know, when he's in these kind of situations, as much match play, saw some early, and a treat to see tonight, but facets, very dedicated. And again, you know, similar.
14.
And of course, their best junior is in New Zealand right now, but playing the World Juniors, but a great training facility they have at the Saudi Billiard and Snooker Federation.
20.
O'Sullivan last night made a slow start, was in all kinds of trouble, trailing 3-0, and we...
He's done what he's needed to do and got that 2-0 lead. He's got to open the reds at some
28.
time. Somewhat, anyways. Probably wanted a little more angle.
Didn't like that. Needed to be delicate enough. He's perfectly okay.
36.
Now that's a veteran move.
They didn't get exactly where they wanted, but coming in off the short rail did produce the red in the left middle. They didn't get exactly where they wanted, but coming in off the short rail did produce the red in the left middle.
$44.
Got a like to a big moment. Yeah, absolutely, Phil. You got to believe it going in, but every ball he knocks
52.
in, it's going to make that belief a little stronger. Got just enough angle there.
$60.
Sometimes that one squeezed in, but the black did not.
Si Jiahui, 60. 1.
Yeah, the lack of humor, vital moment, a vital visit in this match.
During the day, I heard him talk about how the tables seem to be a hair faster as well because of the dry conditions.
Player ever. But he'd prefer to play on a table like this, which is simply immaculate.
And it's sometimes a big mistake that kind of wakes up a giant like Ronnie. That's what we saw there from Si.
20. 23.
What you got to love about Ronnie, and down about it. It's like you said in the opening, no one really kind of puts it together as quickly.
And now he's in prime. He's in no danger of having to pot a small selection of colours with the last couple of reds.
30. 35.
And he played for the ball colours there because it made...
$40.
Trailing by 17, so he needs them all.
$47. 52. 58.
You bring Jeremy Jones into the commentary box. If Si Jiahui can win this one, that frame won't be forgotten, but the pain will be eased.
Back at that particular moment.
O'Sullivan.
O'Sullivan won.
Out of balk, more difficult. Oh, that's a brilliant strike from Si Jiahui. Much better. He's got to accept the fact that Ronnie O'Sullivan is going to keep hitting him. Keep.
Six.
Last great comebacks, losing 17-15. When that's happened to you,
A match that you probably will never want to speak about composure, about how to win.
$16.
Well, he's been here, there and everywhere.
but he's prepared to fight for a break, as he showed in the deciding frame.
$20.
Ronnie O'Sullivan to leave him in trouble.
Si Jiahui 20.
Cue ball's going back down the table. Head on the side of caution if you are going to miss that shot. Miss.
Now that's a shot that certain players pull off.
Thank you. 1.
Good positional shots here. He'd like to get down this business end as quickly as possible. Try and get the pink back on its own spot in the next few.
5.
Just sort of tidy up this area. It's all very congested.
$8.
Just trying to screw down the line. 2 reds above the pink. Player controlling cannon to the red directly above it.
16. $23. $31.
Will O'Sullivan be as clinical in this frame as he was in the last?
39.
If you can get back to 2-2, it would feel as though he was leading.
And that last red.
Yes.
Well, he may have ended up with.
Now these dinky little but not by Ronnie O'Sullivan on this occasion.
Easy. There's many a player on the professional tour that would have took a moment over that shot, come round, had a look at it. Maybe looks so simple.
Thanks.
Great man. Might be heading
64.
for a surprise. His extraordinary skills and fortitude.
$79.
Ronnie O'Sullivan cleared.
Very important, every frame here on out is just get the impression that take away the frames that either player may win. It's got all the makings of a very tight encounter, this match. And that could.
What a strange reaction that was. Following the O'Sullivan blueprint by going left-handed.
And he struck it too well. Yellow into the middle pocket. Yeah, good hit. Nicely played, nicely controlled. But he needs to be pretty straight. Well, he's missed the blue.
Si Jiahui 4.
And that was never.
Thank you.
Well, not for the first. Up to scratch.
One.
Down for the red above the black. Back here, he can screw the red away from the black as well. Oh, didn't quite catch the red as full as he may have liked, which is why he's lost the cue ball a touch.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 4.
It was a high tariff shot and
Didn't cue that one very well.
One.
He didn't. And that's why he missed it. A little tense. Number of mistakes from either player.
Eight.
Not just the ranking. Seems so close, but
22.
yet so far. And doesn't want to get too far ahead of himself. That's when things can spiral out of control. And continues to do so for the rest of the evening.
29.
He's got half a chance.
Yes, if he were to beat O'Sullivan, £100,000 first prize. But
36.
if he does beat O'Sullivan, to confidence.
So he's going into them.
43.
Crunch being the operative.
$50.
We've said before this week.
Si Jiahui 50.
Happily for Mark Williams. Hasn't made a 50 break yet this evening, but he leads Jimmy Robertson 4-0.
Oh, that's a very good pot from Si Jiahui. So, first chance.
$6.
Now. He's possibly... Well, just avoided
40.
that. Chose against it. There to this corner pocket. And that time he
22.
could push reds into play, although... And the same again for that shot. Seemed like a lot of... That corner of the table is very inviting. But can either player get there? Yeah, this looks a good line from Ronnie. Took the slightly thicker route off that red. Needs it. Well, as good as the cue ball turned out to be, the fact that the red went over the corner pocket was not to his advantage.
$6.
Needs a cue to run on.
$12.
His rise has been pretty rapid. Si Jiahui, based in Sheffield. Victoria Snooker Academy, where a number of top professionals. Oh, again, that's a brilliant pot from Si. Oh, and it's been so unfortunate.
The entrance to the pocket for the cue ball there was
the fact that another brilliant long red from Si Jiahui in action. And that's exactly what will inspire a new generation.
Seven.
Yes, China invested in their youth program with snooker, and we had 9 Chinese players in the last 32 here.
$14.
This is some response. Little in the mid-session interval.
21.
But he's not dwelled.
Seems to have just found another gear. Kind of a top player in the face of adversity, is able to respond. Must have felt force coming at him pre-interval.
27.
He's come out now and put together 2 good frames. One after the interval was a bit scrappy. Could have gone either way. There was a number of mistakes, but it ended up being plenty to think about as he watches on.
Si Jiahui 32 and the frame.
Yes, writing off Ronnie O'Sullivan is all quite clearly the best of the lot. Included in Si's victims here, Jimmy White.
Well, hit that one out. What a pot from Si Jiahui. He is a cool.
9.
The story of Si Jiahui first came on the tour as the following year by winning the World Snooker Federation Championship, essentially the World Amateur. What about earlier this year, when he was runner-up in the German Masters, appearing in his first ranking final? It is
stuff in Berlin to get to that final, but for that,
25.
now throughout the season, this kind of shot plays differently. Some tables, and I think this week,
33.
as that shot told us, they've been on the generous side.
and taking the chance to get straight into that pack of reds. He's okay. Si Jiahui. Big shot.
41.
What big shot. You're right, he is on blacks.
49.
And well, what a chance this is. Well, regardless, the opening red was absolutely tremendous. Almost get yourself to within
57.
one of the semi-finals, but you're right.
Now he's very uncomfortable. He might have to share.
65.
Well, he's played that black so well. He's just sort of thrown his back and it's just brought them all into play. Needs that cue ball to run. Think. He could, but he's lost the cue ball a fraction. And he's absolutely pured it.
Highest break in professional competition, 140 at the 2020 Welsh Open.
You're
89.
right. He will never have a better chance for a maximum than this.
Oh, what a shame! 12 reds. Number 13 turned out to be unlucky.
And he needs to get the excitement and the adrenaline out of his system now. It's very much back to t, but he has to see out the job. Well, got very on it. Yeah.
So
That haven't worked out and have pretty much gone nowhere near where intended. It's a good recovery shot though. The cue ball as he thinks he's going to.
$14. 15.
history shows us, though, do not write him off. He could be 40 minutes.
And it wouldn't be a shock.
22.
I do think surely he'll get at least one chance in the next 4 frames. He has to get in first.
30.
The Welshman has just made a 60-plus break to leave Jimmy Robertson requiring
38. $46. $52.
Well, he just squeezed on it enough to play it potentially into the middle.
$60. $65.
and doing exactly the right thing.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 65.
Not just playing safe. See clearance.
And Si taking the chance straight away to try and promote one of the safe reds. Shot to nothing for Ronnie. That's all it takes.
For all of his excellence and entertainment value this evening, polished.
6.
Ronnie O'Sullivan. It's been a good frame.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 13.
Yes, a good frame for the Rockets and
well, the last thing that the answer answer is no.
One.
Yeah, loving that shot, and why not?
9. Six. 17.
So many implications to this match. Not least.
24.
I mean, look at some of the shots he's pulling off here with his left hand. It's disgusting, Ronnie. You shouldn't be. The strike is just so clean.
29.
Of course, famous, played a few shots one-handed. Oh, hates that one.
Just gone slightly wrong and fallen out of position. Yeah, and he doesn't like that one either. So, Si Jiahui. In.
1. Nine. 16.
Have to be seen to be believed. He's not running away with this. He's under pressure.
25.
It was a break, this is. Oh, it's just so good. So good to watch. It's a privilege to watch. And in just over 5 minutes, to be precise, this frame is done.
41.
Lincoln, you'll miss him, they used to say. Still very much applies to this day.
8. 49. Resurgence 56.
And all of a sudden the pressure is kind of on Si Jiahui to get this job done. Now, maybe down to the fact that he's missed it, trying to hold too much, so here goes the initial red.
1.
Oh, he's got a slight bit of angle, he can pinch a bit of the pocket too. That's a nicely played shot to get closer to the reds. Release another.
7.
He'd love to clear up this black. Yeah, that's okay. That's good.
15.
This visit will tell us an awful lot about his temperament.
23.
Felt that the cue ball was a natural line that it was taking to land on these reds left of the black.
29.
He's got probably 50 points available here. Just take what's there for the time being, just establish a healthy lead in this frame. Semi-final very early on in this campaign.
37.
The fact that if he wins this match, you get
the £100,000. That would be immense in the career of Si Jiahui.
He is a member of the top class players on the World Snooker Tour, and he belongs.
53.
But to do it in this huge event. And surely that little cannon now. Are we over the line in this game? He's played superbly
61.
well tonight. He's really taken it to Ronnie O'Sullivan. And he stood.
$69.
Frame and match ball safely in.
Mistake from Ronnie O'Sullivan. The missed opening red from the rocket proved to be very costly indeed. Si Jiahui for that rise.
75.
Out of position.
Si Jiahui, 82.
So he doesn't finish off with a century. But I'll tell you what, that was guts.